So the starting interface of this game will look like this, which is set up in an ordinary hospital room. Before the game is being played, we will recommend the users to go through the About ZIKA, which is an introduction of the ZIKA symptoms, ZIKA transmissions, risks, treatments, and prevention. Some basic information for users to know before they play the game. So after having this brief lecture, the user can go to the game mode and begin to play the game. As the tutorial indicates, player who gets 7 out of 10 patients the right diagnostic and instruction right will win the game. The patient will walk in one by one like this and introduce themselves and ask you as a doctor to check on his body. So as a doctor, you can check on the patient's body by each of his part, like the head, to see if he's having a headache, to see the eye if he's having a pink eye, or see if he's having fever, or if he's having red rashes, or if he's having like joint pains or like muscle pains. So after the check, the patient will ask you like what is your opinion towards him. So take John as an example. He's having 4 potential Zika-like symptoms as well as 1 Zika-like transmission possibilities. So we choose 4 here. And then the patient will ask you then, okay, what will I do? As a doctor, the right way is to tell him that you should get blood tests for further info and no sex ed during this, which was this. And the patients get the blood test to see, oh, he is having the Zika, so he will still ask you what to do next. And the right way is to keep in touch with us and still no sex act until you are clear. We choose this. And you can move to this screen, basically saying that, thank you, doctor, I will follow your instruction, telling you that you have made the right judgment and instruction for the patient. And you can get 1 point for this patient and move on to the next patient. As I mentioned before, a player who got 7 out of 10 patients the right judgment and instruction will get this screen when they finish the game, basically telling them that they have won this game and they will cheer for you. So now what will happen when they choose the wrong answer during the process? Let's see. So for this screen, if I choose get blood test for further info and no sex ed during this period, this will basically leading us to the next screen, which is the same. Turns out that I am a Zika virus carrier. And then your next step will be, for this time, we will choose the taking vaccine shot and you will be fine. But this is actually the wrong because there are no approved vaccine shot developed for Zika. And now we move this to this screen. And you can choose to read about Zika to recap and refine your answers. And if we stick on to choose the wrong answer, which is you should take it right away. And basically this turns out that telling you have made the wrong instruction for the patient because the vaccine is not working at all. And the right part of screen tells you that you have provided the wrong instruction. You can choose to read the book again to see where did you get it wrong. And you can also move to the next patient, but you have lose 1 point for this patient. And after, when you finish the game, if you didn't get 7 out of 10 patients the right answer, this screen will pop up basically telling you have lose the game, and you can choose to play the educational mode to get familiar with the symptoms, or choose to play again to re-experience the whole game.